joke.
Right. No, I really don't.
She's living her dream, but I think she gonna get proposed to, bad. What I've noticed.
You is such a hater.
I'm not hating. I'm just like.
No, you really hate us, man.
It's the absolute no. Why is telling someone the truth hating?
Isn't it crazy? You said earlier when a man lies to you, it's bad. He's telling you the truth, and you hate him.
That's why don't tell y'all the truth, man.
No. Tell us the truth.
No, you can't handle it. Clearly.
I don't get lied to.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
So
I literally have real ass conversations with the people that
you think these billionaires really care about numerology? No, they just say that because they know that you're low IQ and you believe in that.
They're literally way richer than you, so ask anybody.
You're richer than me, okay. Cool.
I didn't say I was richer than you. I said they are. So why don't you talk to them and ask them what they do on a day-to-day basis and find out for yourself.
These dudes don't believe in that, okay? They just say that to women. They just say that to women because women believe in that.
Funny, because the man that said that has a wife and she's my best friend, so I'm a little confused where your head is at.
Because, bro, most dudes don't believe in numerology or astrology. They think it's all a bunch of man.
Why don't you open your mind a little bit?
Yeah, you're so closed-minded.
Open my mind?
Yeah, open your mind up to some different things than you know about.
No, because I live in objective reality and I understand that the month and day that I was born has no dictation on my destiny. I control that.
That's not numerology.
Numbers don't matter.
Alpha man.
Delusional.
No, I'm just objective, and I understand that sitting here and saying, "Oh, I'm not where I'm supposed to be because I was born on a certain day and month," is a ridiculous way to live life.
You don't think there's a pattern to the universe?
I don't think anyone ever said that here tonight.
You don't think there's a pattern to the universe?
No one ever said that.
There was multiple mentions about behavior and outcomes based on the month and day someone was born.
No one ever said I'm not where I'm supposed to be in life because of my astrological sign.
There was mentions of that.
You did.
Scorpios
I'm not
and
a
all sorts of
Scorpio.
stuff.
I didn't say that.
You said someone's behavior.
Words are being twisted now.
Yeah, now you guys are being manipulative and narcissistic.
You said earlier.
No, don't fucking play with me.
So it didn't work out. What does that mean?
Because he was annoying, she was saying.
So that changed the course of your life, right?
No, it didn't.
It did.
But
it did not change about what I got going on.
Real question for everybody. Don't you think there's a pattern to this universe that we live in? There's a pattern?
There is. There is. Certain people are attracted to certain people because certain people possess certain qualities that they also see in themselves, is what you said earlier.
But also there's a pattern, so then numbers equals patterns.
So let's talk instead of numbers and weird stuff like that.
It's not weird.
It's not weird
astrology,
at all.
whatever. They did a study actually, and they found that people that believe in horoscopes and all that stuff tend to have lower IQ.
So why you didn't say yes? Why you didn't say yes?
It's not the same thing.
I just want to ask a question. It's not that I think or stand on beliefs behind horoscopes at all, but
y'all crazy.
What are y'all signs?
Fibonacci.
He's not gonna say
I just want to know.
Fibonacci sequence.
Like, I'm not trying to compare nothing. I'm just really wondering.
The golden ratio.
Because we keep on talking about astrology and signs. So I feel like that might be something we can go over the table.
Do we need to talk about Jesus?
You know what I'm saying? Why is, if signs are such a big part of this conversation right now?
He just monkey see, monkey do.
I can preach a sermon. Y'all
do
need
everything,
and
then you just agree with everything that he say.
We don't care about science.
I didn't say you had to care. I was just wanting to know.
Love each other like
you talk about astrology, but I ain't heard a sign yet. I just heard being thrown out.
Golden ratio.
Yeah, you single forever.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm not single though, so how am I single forever?
Take the plank out of your own eye before you take the speck out of your neighbor's eye.
Who the f are you talking to?
I'm quoting Jesus Christ. Who are you talking to?
Jesus never said
that.
He did. He said it in the book of John. So look it up.
No, y'all gotta stop.
I don't think he ever.
He said that.
I don't think Jesus
he said
ever
take
said.
the speck out of your eye before you take the plank out of your neighbor's eye.
What verse is that?
He might have said something like that,
Do
but
you
I
want me
don't
to
think
look
he
it
said
up?
it
I don't have my
with
phone.
Y'all need to stop for real. This is
Like,
not
y'all be like cutting people up for astrology and religion.
Yeah,
like,
it's stupid. And like I said before,
it is stupid.
I
Don't
just
be
said-
cutting people up for what they believe in.
it's my show, dude. Shut the f up when I'm talking, man. Holy, like you just come in and interject, and you think it's your. It's not. You're not the main character. Shut the f up when I'm talking. When people are talking, let them finish what they're saying. Your random, rambunctious interjections are not necessarily welcome. You've been saying it the whole time.
Retarded.
Yes, you are absolutely.
But
You are low IQ because the way that you speak and the way that you convey yourself is absolutely ridiculous.
Okay, well, the fact that my friend got up explains how your IQ is.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because she wouldn't get up unless someone's being disrespectful. And
This
obviously,
is the thing. Listen, this is how I feel about it, right? Is we're on a show. We're on a show. Okay? So even earlier when it was some You see, I didn't get up, I didn't leave because this is a show.
Oh, she's leaving? That girl left?
No, she's
I
not
don't
leaving.
know.
She went to the bathroom.
Okay, period.
So what does that have to do with me being mean then if she had to use the bathroom? That's a
Because
biological
she said
thing.
what she was saying was whack.
Maybe she needed a break. I don't know. But anyways, what I'm saying is that what
Bruh.
y'all gotta realize is like you cannot let it get too up under your skin. At the end of the day, we on a show. We supposed to sit here talk, pop, aha, kiki, whatever. But it's like you cannot let it get up under your skin because everybody has an opinion. Opinions are like everybody have one. Period, point blank. That's just what it is.
We've been pretty objective with facts here. A lot of you guys have opinions, but I mean,
To each his own.
you know, the difference is that we're speaking fairly objectively here versus you guys are using astrology and other weird numerology to rationalize.
None of that was what I said.
So
I was quoting the Bible.
So to correct her,
I ain't even about to sit here and
it
deal
is
with no
it is
damn
actually
chat.
Matthew 7. So that is true actually.
It is, and I was just trying to say like facts because you can't be judging
We can't
people.
do her down and then not. She
you
really
can't-
spoke some.
I'm so sorry that I had you drink, but I'm just saying the
they
truth.
finally agreed
Don't
to
be
something
taking what
I
I'm
said.
saying and speck out of your neighbor's eye until you tell a plank out of your own eye. That's all I have to say.
Here's the thing about it, right? Is you have a very strong personality, so and you might be a little tipsy, but
I am tipsy.
you listen. At the end of the day, you still speak your and you still stand on your. I could sit here and be like, oh my god, you annoy me, but guess what? One thing I respect about you is that you on your. This is this and this how I feel, no matter how drunk you are. That's the thing is I love a strong-minded rather than a weak any day.
Just so I understand though, how's that relevant?
Because he's spit at us like we don't know what the we're talking about, and he needs to take the plank out of his eye.
What's the plank?
The plank is he's saying that we all are delusional, and we're not.
She admitted it earlier that she's a 10
No,
out of 10
I'm
delusional.
delusional as and I would admit
thought we were
it,
talking
but
about
my
relationships.
delusion literally manifests
I'm
everything
not-
in my life, and I have achieved everything I wanted by being delusional. So I'm cool with being delusional. Don't get me misconstrued with anybody else. I'm zero delusional. That's not me.
She said that you're delusional.
I think. Okay, well, and I respect what my friend says, and she has her own opinion.
So then why are you mad at me casting spec or whatever the hell that you said when you admitted that you're
Casting
delusional? I'm calling you
spec.
out for being delusional.
I said you have a plank in your own eye, and you're coming at the specks in your neighbor's eye.
What's the
That's
plank?
what I said.
What's the plank?
The plank is that you're telling girls to shut the up, and that's rude.
This is my show, and you've been interjecting
care.
and interrupting.
You don't cuss at girls. That's disrespectful.
You've been cussing the whole time.
You have
And
been.
not at you.
No.
Did I ever tell you to shut the up?
Well, here's the thing.
No.
You wouldn't do that. And then number two,
Because that's disrespectful.
no, because this is my podcast. I'm the one leading the So obviously, when I need to tell you to shut up, you need to shut up so that we can continue to run the show, because you've just been interjecting the whole time and being annoying.
Babe, whatever. You don't say shut
Listen,
the up to a girl.
listen. This is what I'm trying to say. When I say this is a show, you're supposed to get riled up. It's supposed to piss you off. That's what brings people views.
No, that's not supposed to what it is. I'm actually just
that's
trying to
what
have a good
that's what I
discussion,
was
but you
seeing
guys
from
are
it.
annoying and rambunctious and just like being like insufferable. So it's like I gotta obviously control the show, and it's ridiculous, but it is what it is. There's a bunch of other ladies here on the panel that have been very respectful and very nice.
All right, we'll
and
be
versus-
quiet. We'll be quiet and you talk to
Let them on
them.
the show.
2 hours.
Yep,
2
we'll be
hours later.
quiet.
2 hours later. Good job.
No, I'm just saying at the end of the
I
day,
never
it's
said I
like
was
y'all
gonna be
wanted somebody
quiet.
to sit here and talk and bring up discussion so we have something to talk about, right? Y'all sitting here faulting us for having opinions and y'all giving gratification towards girls that ain't said nothing.
That's
Because your opinions are incorrect a lot of the
It's
time.
not about
Oh,
opinions
really?
being correct.
Is it
At least we
incorrect?
got
You can't
some.
say something.
Okay.
At least we have opinions. At least we can speak the up and stand on what we
It's an
stand on.
opinion.
Who are you guys yelling at?
You.
I'm talking into the mic. I'm not yelling at nobody. I'm talking to the mic.
Yeah, well, you
But
need to stop
still,
yelling. Like, bro, like we're right here. The mics are there. You guys are
People
hurting
be
the
able to
audience
speak
here.
up, get closer
like-
to the mic. And
Like,
I'm gonna be quiet for the rest of the show.
I think it just might be like you might be offended by us in general because it's like I'm still not understanding the energy.
No, I just don't tolerate disrespect from women. Like, I just don't like that. Like,
And I don't just tolerate disrespect from men.
We
You
can
tell me
say
to
the
shut
same
the
Then you know what? How about you get the up and get the up out of here
I'm
then?
gonna be
Because you're
quiet
annoying.
for the
No.
rest of the
You get
show.
up and leave. Just get up and get the up out of here. You're annoying as you're insufferable. Just get up and leave. You're annoying as hell.
Let's go.
Have a good night.
Just get out, bro. Get out. They've been wanting you to get off the show for a minute anyway. I've just been trying to be nice here and give you more chances, but you're annoying. Just leave.
Come on, let's go.
Just get up and
I'm
go.
not leaving.
Yes, you
What
are.
the you mean you're not
This
leaving?
is his house. You want me
Get out of here, bro.
I'm not leaving without my.
Out of here.
Both of y'all could go.
Yeah, both of y'all just get the out of here, bro.
I'll go and you can stay.
No.
I said I will go so she can stay.
All right, come on, let's
Just
go.
get up.
I don't need anyone that like really like.
Just-
fucking
just
disrespects the
make it-
Bible
just
and
make it
shit.
quick
Like,
and
that's crazy.
Come on, let's go.
What drugs are you on, man? What are you on right now, bro?
All right.
She's not. That's even worse.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
That's her sober. That's crazy, bro. That's